Okay, so I just read this ridiculous quote from Chevron CEO saying that the company is not selling a product that is evil. Okay, sure, I think evil might be too harsh a word, but you also can't go around saying that you're selling a product that's good. Like, you're telling me that a product that's responsible for more than 75% of global greenhouse gas emissions is good? Fossil fuels are literally the biggest contributor to the climate crisis. This CEO, Mike Wirth, said in the same interview that Chevron is selling a product that has changed the quality of life on this planet for the better. I'll give him that. Oil and gas did change the world. But now in 2023, we know oil and gas are not good. We know they're having a severe and irreversible impact on our health, ecosystems, and the planet's overall climate. A recent study actually looked at 2016 air pollution levels in the US and found that oil and gas has an impact on our health, and it comes with a price tag. $77 billion to be clear. And that includes more than 400,000 asthma flare-ups and more than 7,000 deaths. Oh, and don't even get me started with all the oil spills these companies have caused over the years. Chevron alone actually has spilled thousands upon thousands of gallons of oil over the years. So what is the solution here? Gee, maybe, I don't know, clean renewable energy? Which companies like Chevron insist they're investing in, but not heavily. Chevron claims it's one of the leading renewable fuel producers in the US, but that's only because it bought a company called Renewable Energy Group, which is a producer of sustainable fuels that it insists immediately reduce carbon impact.
And at the end of the day, REG is only reducing the total global carbon emissions by 0.01%.
Which is nothing when you realize that the oil and gas industry is generating about 50% of all carbon emissions. And to remind you, Chevron is the second largest US-based energy company. And that's why it receives a lot of pressure and criticism regarding its prioritization of profits over decarbonization. In fact, several cities and states have sued the oil and gas giant over claims that it deceived the public for decades of greenwashing and environmental harm. President Joe Biden also criticized the company and the whole industry for exploiting Russia's invasion of Ukraine to increase its earnings. Oh, and in that interview I quoted earlier, Wirth said he'd like to be remembered as a leader who cared about the people and moved the company forward in a world that's moving forward. That's cool, dude. But if that's the case, that means you have to move away from fossil fuels and invest more in green tech.